criteria I used before, I will use here. So if there is, for me, there is a conflict if they are working for Juaina. So let's see the next one.
So Kamel Saleh,
this is the same one. Olivier is puzzled today. Olivier.
you see?
Yeah.
Okay, and
Olivier.
this guy Sami Habib from Deloitte firm. So again, the main important criteria for us is to work with international firm, and we think that Grant Thornton and Deloitte are part of this company. And due to the difficulties we are facing within the GV's company, we think that we need to appoint some independent and more prominent firms compared to your proposal, Mohamed, knowing that we talk about potentially Grant Thornton and Deloitte during the last meeting in May, and you did not raise any objection for this firm. So for us, it was totally possible to consider Deloitte or Grant Thornton. That's the reason why we enter in relation with them.
Okay. Me, as a chairman, I fully share one criteria, which is we need companies that are international, reputable. I share the second criteria, which is we need to avoid any kind of conflict of interest, and we need independency.
I think Deloitte doesn't have an office in Egypt now, huh? I think so. The very small office. Are you sure, Olivier? Did you contact them?
We have some contact with them, and they consider they were totally able to do the job.
Okay, and they are not conflicted, they are not working. So for me, my opinion here is that Deloitte meets all the criteria.
How many people in the Deloitte office now, Olivier?
I do not have exactly the...
Okay, let's take the vote.
But for me, again, the key point is to find someone who is not linked to Lactalis Group and not linked to Mr. Alawa. The fact that potentially an auditor is in a position to work with a competitor, we can imagine that they are enough independent to be auditors for Lactalis Alawa company or a dairy competitor. In my opinion, it's not the key problem. The key problem and the major point, it's not to have someone conflicted with Lactalis and conflicted with Mr. Alawa. Meaning that Grant Thornton and Deloitte are totally able to take the position.
And my point of view, I propose...
I agree with, just I want to say that I think that what Olivier Savary indicates makes sense, and I agree with this criteria.
In my point of view, I agree with the criteria, but if we say that we are going to have a separation, even if he's going to work with competition, because this is the same for our candidates, which we propose them also. So I don't think that we should move ahead with the choice of which we as the partners were not involved in the discussion and so on. So I don't understand now what is the level of discussion which has been done with these auditors, and how are we going to choose an auditor on which criteria, if the criteria, and if we want to be fair, the criteria is not linked to Lactalis and doing the work. This means that we are choosing a guy not linked to Lactalis. This Olivier can say it directly. And the efficiency is with the customer list and with the having a list of customers. So I see also that the candidates I proposed are on the good track of criteria. So I don't understand.
Mohammed,
Yes.
most likely your candidates are very good, but me,
It's not my candidates, the candidates of the joint venture companies, but we have
the candidate you submitted, but the main criteria, one of the main criteria, on top of what everybody mentioned, is we need a worldwide reputation. It's
we
better
need,
to have.
we need a good reputation because unfortunately we have major points with the balance sheets which have been signed for BSAI with so it's not about only the international reputation. We have the idea of also the efficiency and the feasibility of work and the restriction. And one very important point also, you have to know also, Diego, that we are revising these companies according to the Egyptian law. So it's very important that we make it very clear that we comply to the Egyptian law and so on. So I mean, the idea, if you want to run directly concerning the vote, we have on the table now 5 auditors. So what do you think? I mean, I don't know. Grant Thornton is Saleh left Deloitte, went to Grant.
I would like to proceed. I would like to proceed to the vote. I believe that every board member had the opportunity to come with his recommendation and vision. Yeah. Now everybody knows what are the pros and the cons, and each board member should vote. So I propose the following resolution based on all the criteria. I would like to modify the proposal I have here, because for me, Mr. Olivier Savary, if it is, if we have seen that Grant Thornton has a conflict with Joanna, I will stick up to Deloitte, who is perfectly, or Grant Thornton option. But I say that between both, as they are independent, my recommendation is one of these one. So I propose the following resolution: the appointment of Kamel Magdi Saleh from Grant Thornton, Saleh Bassoum and Abdelaziz, or Sami Habib Dayef from Wafik Rami and Partners, which is Deloitte firm for the financial years ending on 31 December 2022.
No, please specify the years exactly, because this is a measure in this decision. First of all, we need to specify the years.
The years are the years 2022 and the years 2023 and the years 2024. These 3 years to be on.
You are putting 2022, 2023, and 2024.
Exactly.
But in the agenda, you are putting 2021 also.
Let me double check.
Check.
Mr. Olivier, it's 2021 included or not? Yes. So there is a mistake in my resolution. We include.
Let's say the resolution first.
So.
No. It was 22, 23, 24.
So, please, let's double check. Let's agree. It's 22, 23, 24, or it includes 22, 21.
Al-Noor Dairy Products.
In the agenda, it's 22, 23, 24, Mr. Mohamed Alawa.
So you want to assign the auditor 22, 23, 24, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
The agenda.
It was a point number 3 on the agenda sent July the 7th.
So, whom are you right? The auditor is whom?
Between both, to be determined between Grant Thornton or.
No, Diego, the Egyptian law doesn't state the name of the office. The Egyptian law states the auditor. So please.
I say the name Kamel, Magdi, Saleh.
Okay, this is the first one. Second one,